Hello, my name is Ben from Home Care Scheduler. In this video, I want to demonstrate our app and how it makes home care scheduling simple for healthcare businesses, how it can cut your travel time and distance to reduce your overheads and allow more appointments. I'm going to show you how you don't need to change software. It directly integrates with your existing practice management software to make things simple. In this demo, we're going to be using our integration with Clinico. We've created a number of fictitious appointments inside of Clinico. And the first step after we've created an account and logged in is to go to our Imports tab. We will create a new import within a designated date range. If you have a clinic separate to a home care business, most people will use a location separator, so you can also search that here, or you might want to filter by practitioner or appointment type. Note, you only need to import your home visit appointments. There's no point importing clinic appointments. We're a home visit software. We calculate a lot of travel. If there's no travel, we don't need it imported. So you hit search and it's connecting to Clinico to find all of your appointments between these dates according to these filters. And then you go all the way down to the bottom and you hit Start Import. You'll notice that the status has changed to pending. When we hit refresh, this is complete. Now you can see that it's imported 72 total appointments, 3 are new, which have been created, and 69 are updates of original appointments already imported. Once the appointments have been imported, you'll be able to see a map with all of your appointments for each day for each of your practitioners. This is a very useful tool. It'll help you visualize your day. It'll help you know how much travel is between each appointment, and it will also calculate daily travel here. We also have a number of very useful reports. If you go to the travel report, you'll see it's found all of the appointments and all the travel distances between the appointments between these dates. Note, we follow the standard convention of travel to the first appointment and travel home from the last appointment has 0 distance traveled, because you typically don't get paid to travel to work and from work. This report is very useful. If you have payroll and you need to pay your practitioners a per appointment kilometre allowance or something along those lines, you can filter the date range to suit your requirements, hit create report, and it will tell you exactly how much each of your practitioners have travelled in distance and time in that given period, making it easy to make those travel payments. This report is also a very good way to find some of your largest travel distances. If you're trying to reduce the amount of travel each practitioner is doing to decrease your business overheads and increase your availability for new appointments, you can go to the travel report. You can filter based on the distance traveled, showing the highest at the top, and then you can start to look at these appointments. If you're trying to cut down on travel, it'll be a good idea to start with the highest travel appointments, because that's where you can have some of the most gains. Also, if you go to the Appointments tab and we move to a new day, I'm going to try to find one that's a little bit messed up. For example, this one. On the 26th of May, you can see that we're starting at Daniel Ferguson's appointment, which is this one here, and then we're going to this appointment, we're going all the way over to the south side, and then we're coming down back to here. This is not an optimal order of travel because we're effectively driving this distance twice, 1x more than is required. If we went to routes, we went create a route. We might want to start at Theodore's house, or you can choose to optimize from your practitioner's address, which could be their home. And then you hit optimize. You can see that it's reordered these appointments with the perfect travel distance and travel time spacing between each of these appointments, and it's reduced the amount of daily travel considerably. You'll notice we've calculated the arrival time based on a 45-minute appointment. A 16.6-minute travel is how we've arrived at this arrival time, and so on. If that doesn't quite work, you do have the ability to move these appointments around manually into whatever order you desire. In our experimenting with this feature, we believe that you can reduce the amount of travel your business does by about 15%. That's a considerable saving in wages if you're paying your employees on a part-time or casual basis. That's a significant reduction in per kilometre vehicle or practitioner travel reimbursement expenses. This can get your overheads down significantly, and it can help you better manage your employees. Also, I believe that practitioners typically don't want to drive that much. And if you want to keep them in your home care business, it's a great way to do that. So now what you've done is you've ordered these appointments and you've made some changes. This is on the 26th of May that we've made these changes. You can export it back to whatever practice management software you choose. So we're going to do a new export from the 26th to the 26th, just to keep it quick. It's found all those appointments in that time. We're going to search and we're going to start an export. What that's doing in the background is it's sending the appointments on the 26th of May back to Clinico. And if we go to that date, you'll see that these appointments have all been perfectly ordered to maximize your efficiency. Now, I understand that sometimes we don't work in ideal circumstances, that businesses may have, that particular clients may have certain requirements. That's okay. You can use this as a guide. You don't have to use this exactly. You can import the appointments like this, and then you can move them around however you choose. We're also building some interesting features in which will allow for time window routing, so you can enter when a practitioner, when a patient is available to see that practitioner, and you can optimize according to those time windows. And we're also going to have some client practitioner matching tools that will find who is the best located practitioner to see that new patient of yours. So that's the main features of this app. As I said, we're designed to help get your travel overhead costs down, to make your practitioners more happy that they don't have to drive as much, and to improve your business profitability by reducing overheads and increasing your availability for appointments. I think that it'll be quite useful for all home care businesses. As I said, you don't need to change your existing system. We connect to it. Each of the software is very similar in its structure. So we pull those appointments in, we let you play around with it, and then you could push it back to your practice management software. This app is predominantly used by your admin team. It doesn't need to have practitioner access. You can if you choose, but you don't need to. The reason we do this is practitioners can focus on their care and they don't need to be involved in this process if you don't want that to happen. Anyway, if you have any questions, please contact us at support@homecarescheduler.com and we can go through a one-to-one demo, or you can also sign up at homecarescheduler.com to a free trial and we'll get started. Thank you.